I'm Anil Kumar and I have taken a few application questions on factoring. We'll begin with geometrical shapes. The question here is, a square has sides of length 6 centimeters. If each side is increased by x centimeters, find the increase in perimeter and in area of the square, correct? So that is the question. Let me sketch this situation for you and then we'll discuss it further. Let us say that is the square we already have, and each side of this square is of 6 centimeter length. So these are all equal four sides, each 6 centimeter in length, right? So what we do is we increase each side. That means we are increasing, let us say, one side and the other side, but the increase is by x, same amount. So that is how we get a bigger square. Do you see that? So we get a bigger square where this increase is by x. So this is x for us. Do you see that? This part is x, right? So if you see, the side length of the square will be 6 plus x, right? And here also we have 6 plus x. So these are the final dimensions of the square. So that diagram will help you to solve this question. So you can pause the video, answer, and then look into my suggestions. Let's read the question once again. A square has sides of length 6 centimeters. If each side is increased by x centimeters, find the increase in perimeter and then find the increase in area. Now what is the perimeter of a square? So increase in perimeter will be perimeter of big square, let me write like this, minus perimeter of small square, right? Now as you can see, the big square has dimensions of 6 plus x, all 4. So the perimeter will be 4 times 6 plus x, right? As far as the small one is concerned, the red one here, it will be 6, right? So it is 4 times 6. So that is how you could get the increase in perimeter. So that means perimeter. Let me say perimeter change, right, equals to this. So the increase is equals to that much. Now using factoring techniques, we can actually factor out 4, right? So if I factor 4, then what do I get? I get 6 plus x from the first term minus 6 from the second term. Do you see that? And then we get 4 times 6 plus x minus 6 will give x for us, right? So which is 4x, and the units will be in centimeters. So let me write centimeters. So 4x centimeters is the increase in perimeter. Do you see that? So factoring really helps us to calculate very easily, right? So that is the application. You can follow the similar calculations or application of factoring and solve for increase in area, right? So now let us do it. Increase in area will be how much? So we have increase in area, right? So increase in area will be area of big square, right, minus area of small square. Now what is the area of big square? Area of big square is 6 plus x whole square, right? And what is the area of the small square? Area of small square is 6 square. So that is the increase in area. Now how can you use factoring to solve? Think about it. Now this is difference of squares, right? This reminds you of difference of squares. So you remember the formula, a square minus b square equals to a plus b times a minus b, correct? So we'll apply this formula here and factor. So what do we get? A for us is 6 plus x and b is 6. So we get 6 plus x plus 6 times 6 plus x minus 6. You get the idea, right? So we get 12 plus x times 6 minus 6 is 0 times x. So that is a very simplified formula When you multiply, you get 12x plus x square, which could be written as x square plus 12x. But the units here will be centimeters square. So that is the increase in area, and this is the increase in perimeter. It's kind of must to write units, right, since we are starting with the given units. But I hope this video helps you to understand how to solve such questions easily by factoring. Thank you and all the best.